This is a essential science skills video looking at calculating a mean. In this video you'll learn how to calculate a mean from a set of data. You'll look at identifying anomalous results and looking at putting numbers to appropriate number of significant figures. For this video you're going to need some lined paper, pen and pencil and a calculator. So what we've got here is we've got an exam question that is looking at basically calculating a mean. So it's a 3-mark question. The question says table 2 shows the mass of solids after heating in an experiment. So we've got experiment 1, 2 and 3. So we've got the mass of the solid after heating in grams, which is 3.76, 3.98 and 4.09. So it's asking us to calculate the mean mass of the solid after heating. Give your answer to 3 significant figures. So it's really asking us 2 separate things in this question. It's really asking us to calculate a mean first and then to put as answer to 3 significant figures. So if we think about how to calculate a mean, so what we do is we add the numbers up that we've got and we divide by how many there are. So here if we add up 3.76, 3.98 and 4.09, that gives us an answer of 11.83. So divide that number, that 11.83, by 3 because there's 3 numbers there in total, and that gives us an answer of 3.94, 3 reoccurring. So if we want to put this to 3 significant figures then, so we're picking out the 3 important numbers, so we've got our first significant figure, second, and then third here, but because if we look to the right of our third significant figure, that is a 3, so we just keep that one to 4. If that one was 5 or above, we'd obviously round this number up. So that gives us an answer there of 3.94. So that's all 3 marks. So we're going to have a look at another example. So this is a biology example this time. So it says distance P to Q on this cell, on this diagram, basically of a cell. The distance was measured on 4 cells using a microscope. The results were as follows. So we've got cell 1, which was 63 micrometers. We've got cell 2, which was 78 micrometers. Cell 3, which was 69, and then cell 4, which was 11 micrometers. It asks us to calculate the average diameter of these cells. Show clearly how you work out your final answer. Do not include any anomalous results in your answer. So again, this is a 3-mark question. So we first need to think about what does it mean by average. So average in this would mean a mean, and we're being asked not to include any anomalous results. So we look at our results that we've got for cell 1 right through to 4, and we're looking for one that doesn't quite fit the pattern. So here, cell 4 at 11 micrometers is our anomalous result. So we're not going to include that in our mean average calculation. So we work out what cell 1 to 3 would be if we add all those numbers up together, and that gives us 210. And we divide that by 3 because we're working with 3 numbers there, we're not including this mean, so that gives us an answer of 70. So now there's some questions that I'd like you to have a go at. So these questions are asking us to calculate the mean, give your answer to 2 significant figures. Watch carefully because in question 1 only it's asking you to not include any anomalous results. So make sure when you're looking to work out the mean for 20 degrees, you don't include any anomalous results in there. For the second and third question, you just have to calculate the mean. So what I'd like to do is pause the video now, have a go at the 3 questions, and then when you're ready, press play. Well done, you've had a go at answering those 3 questions. Now we're just going to quickly check our answers. So here for question 1, we've got the anomalous result there at 39 in repeat 1. So we're going to add 2 remaining repeats that we've got. So 22 add 23 gives us an answer of 45. So dividing as answer by 2 because there's 2 numbers we've worked with, and we're putting it to 2 significant figures. So here this is the first significant figure, this is the second. Because that number at the side to the right is 5 or greater, we're going to round that up to 3 here. So that gives us an answer of 23. The second question, we're looking at calculating the mean at 30 degrees. So we're adding all 3 numbers because there's no anomalous results there. It didn't ask us to not include any. We're dividing it by 3, and again we're putting it to 2 significant figures. So this gives an answer of 33 because that's the first significant figure, the second, and we look to the right of it, and because that's 5 or above, because it's actually 6, we're going to round that up to 3. That's why we get an answer of 33. The final question, it asks us to calculate the mean for the results at 40 degrees. It's not asked to not include any anomalous results. So we're adding 45, 47 and 43. Gives an answer of 135. Because we've been working with 3 numbers there, we divide it by 3, which gives us an answer of 45. So that's the 2 significant figures. So well done. This is the end of the calculating a mean essential science skills video.